We got Nicholas Wheeltalk on the mic. We're gonna just kind of show you a normal grip on a one wheel. We've read to put your back foot closer to the wheel to give it more range. I guess it's less strain on the engine or the motor, whatever you call it. So when you point your foot in, maybe it feels a little bit more wobbly. You know, it climbs real well, so you can actually pick up a one wheel, onewheel.com. Start to float. But yeah, your foot in there kind of gives you a lot of nimbleness, mobility. You know, prior video was about the snowboard grip. So kind of more duck-footed snowboard grip. You know, feels good. You know, probably a little bit less control doing tight turns, but overall way more stability. You know, can still curve and carve really well. You know, good to accelerate. Yeah, really cool to accelerate. So the grip, or pardon me, your stance, you know, it feels kind of more fatigued. That's all the core. Just doing drops. Probably my normal stance is I want to get up and go. So normally I'll pull it out of my car, just kind of jump on. Maybe more of like, you know, this is my hill bombing snowboard stance. You know, you're facing forward. So I guess it's probably less strenuous on my back. Still have nimble control. You know, one wheel I find to steer is more or less throwing your hips. And a buddy of mine, Luke Stair, really seasoned one-wheeler, talks about when you're going over radical terrain or just trails, stay light on your wheel. Stay light on basically like an edge of a snowboard. That way it won't trip up and it's almost unstoppable. So the different grips to a one wheel, you may want to check out flight fins. You know, they're actually fins that clip onto a fender and you can, you know, kind of lock in, give you that extra grip. They're fantastic for that. Let's see, there's also, you know, obviously different grip tapes. These are the Pro Ride red traction pads. So it's all about, you know, just jumping on the one wheel, feeling out what grip is for you. You know, the flight fins kind of lock your feet in similar to here. Yeah, it's the float life. Get yourself a one wheel. Like I said, jump on Facebook Marketplace, find one used. These things are worth their weight in gold. This particular model I've had since June of 2018. I've put 475 miles on it. No issues, no complications, just a lot of good times, a lot of extra free time. You know, you don't have to walk. It's the float life. Nicholas Wheeltalk, thank you so much for watching it. Get out, get yourself a one wheel. Give somebody riding a one wheel a high five, honk the horn, thumbs up, peace sign, you know it. Jump on, like my videos, subscribe, and show a one wheeler some support. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So hey, this is Nicholas Wheeltalk on the mic. we're going to be doing a stance review. So I recently just got a bad comment, so high five to the haters out there, that you should ride a one wheel, more of a snowboard stance. So for those of you who have snowboarded, you know, the big difference obviously is there's no bindings unless you have the flight fins. So, you know, I guess my snowboard stance, I've always been kind of at a 0. I am a pretty badass snowboarder, no flips, no jumps. So anyways, here's more of a snowboard stance on the one wheel. So the one wheel, very similar to snowboarding, because if I were to relate it to anything else, why not, right? It just makes sense to have a snowboard stance. You know, with my leg pointed back a little bit, I feel like I should have a binding on or be strapped in. You know, the major difference of snowboarding compared to one-wheeling is, you know, snowboarding, you'll ride for maybe 10-15 minutes and you take a lift. You unbuckle, you sit down, you chill. Where I got a buddy on a one wheel that's ridden one literally 100 miles. Like in one day, you know, the most I've gone in a day is probably like, you know, 20, 25 with some charging. You know, it's pretty grueling, but it's probably more fun than anything I could ever recommend. You know, so my advice to you is, you know, ride the grip snowboard style. This is actually really comfortable. I have a lot more support and control. So there's the snowboard grip. We'll jump on the wheel and